Have you ever looked at someone and thought, she just looks expensive, without knowing why? It's not always designer labels or high-end tailoring. Sometimes it's the small, thoughtful details that whisper elegance. And here's the best part. Looking expensive doesn't have to be expensive. Today, I'm sharing 12 affordable items, each under $20, that can instantly elevate your look and help you feel confidently chic at any age, especially after 50. 1. Structured faux leather tote. Let's talk about the structured faux leather tote. One of the smartest under $20 investments for any woman over 50 who wants to look instantly elevated. Why does it work? Structure is everything. While slouchy bags tend to collapse and look casual, a sharply defined tote holds its shape, signaling polish and purpose. Faux leather, when done right, mimics the luxe sheen of real leather, without the high price tag or maintenance. This kind of bag adds instant sophistication to your look, even if the rest of your outfit is jeans and a tee. Now, you might worry that faux leather feels cheap or won't last, but here's the trick. Opt for a matte finish with minimal hardware. These details help it pass the expensive test with flying colors. One common pitfall? Choosing oversized totes that overwhelm your frame or come in overly bright, trendy colors. Stick to classic shades like camel, black, or deep burgundy. They blend seamlessly into your wardrobe and wear beautifully across seasons. With the right tote, you don't just carry your essentials, you carry quiet confidence. 2. Gold-toned hoop earrings. Let's talk about gold-toned hoop earrings, the kind that instantly elevates your entire look without saying a word. Why do they work so well? Because gold reflects warmth, and hoops, especially in a modest size, frame the face with just enough shine to draw attention to your features without overwhelming them. For women over 50, they offer a balance of polish and personality. You don't need real gold to achieve the effect. Many under $20 pairs use high-quality plating that mimics the real thing beautifully. Now, some women worry hoops might feel too youthful or flashy, but that's only if you go oversized or overly embellished. The key is to choose a classic, medium-sized hoop. Nothing too thick, nothing too thin. One common mistake? Pairing them with equally bold accessories. Let the hoops do the talking. Keep everything else minimal. Another pitfall? Cheap finishes that tarnish quickly. Stick to brands with good reviews and nickel-free labels to avoid irritation and dullness. These earrings aren't just accessories, they're power pieces. Pop them on with a simple blouse and instantly look composed, intentional, and just a little bit luxe. 3. Satin scarf. Let's talk about the satin scarf, one of the most underrated, affordable style upgrades in any elegant woman's wardrobe. For under $20, a satin scarf can completely transform your outfit. And here's why it works. Satin reflects light beautifully, giving off a soft, luxurious sheen that instantly adds polish. When tied around your neck, draped over your shoulders, or even looped through your handbag, it creates a focal point that feels expensive, without the hefty price tag. Now, some women hesitate with scarves, worrying they'll look dated or too old-fashioned. But here's the secret. It's all in the styling. Opt for modern prints, rich jewel tones, or classic neutrals, and keep the tie or drape minimal. What you want to avoid is wrapping it too tightly or choosing overly bold, clashing patterns. That can veer into costume territory fast. Stick to elegant simplicity. A well-chosen satin scarf adds sophistication, movement, and color without overwhelming your look. And the best part? It's seasonless. Whether it's a breezy spring day or a crisp autumn afternoon, that little touch of satin says style, confidence, and quiet luxury, all under $20. 4. Classic tortoiseshell sunglasses. There's a reason tortoiseshell sunglasses never go out of style. They blend sophistication and softness in a way few accessories can. The warm, mottled pattern flatters every skin tone and adds a touch of understated polish to even the simplest outfit. Unlike stark black frames that can feel harsh, especially as we age, tortoiseshell offers depth and warmth that complements mature features beautifully. Many women worry that sunglasses this stylish must come with a hefty price tag, but that's the beauty here. There are countless high-quality tortoiseshell options under $20 that mimic the look of designer frames without the splurge. Just be sure to avoid overly trendy shapes or plastic that feels flimsy. Those can cheapen the entire effect. And here's a common mistake: wearing frames that are too large or too small for your face. A well-proportioned pair not only adds elegance, but also frames your features in the most flattering way. So if you've ever felt unsure about bold eyewear, start here. Tortoiseshell is classic for a reason. It doesn't try too hard, and that quiet confidence is exactly what makes it look expensive. 5. Wide elastic waist belt. A wide elastic waist belt might not seem like much, but it's a powerhouse accessory that instantly elevates your entire look, especially for women over 50. Why? Because it creates structure without discomfort. The elasticity cinches the waist gently, highlighting your natural shape while offering stretch that moves with you, not against you. It adds definition to loose dresses, oversized blouses, or flowy tunics, giving your silhouette a graceful, tailored finish without needing a tailor. Some women worry that a bold belt might draw too much attention to the midsection, but the truth is, a well-placed wide belt actually minimizes bulk and creates the illusion of proportion. Just make sure to avoid overly shiny materials or large, ornate buckles, which can cheapen the look. Opt for matte finishes, rich tones like camel or black, and clean lines. The biggest mistake? Wearing it too high or too low. Your natural waist is the sweet spot. For under $20, this one item can turn shapeless into sophisticated without ever sacrificing comfort. It's the kind of detail that whispers elegance without saying a word. 6. Pearl stud earrings. Pearl stud earrings are one of the simplest ways to elevate your look without spending more than $20. Why do they work so well? Because pearls have long been associated with refinement, legacy, and quiet luxury. Their soft luster flatters every skin tone and brings light to the face in a way that's both subtle and striking. For women over 50, they whisper confidence and poise without feeling flashy or overdone. A small, well-placed pearl can often look more expensive than a large, glittery earring, and that's the magic. Some might worry pearls feel too traditional or too old, but modern versions come in minimalist settings or slight variations in shape and size, keeping the look fresh. The key is avoiding oversized or faux plastic imitations, which tend to look costume-like and cheapen your ensemble. Stick to small to medium-sized studs in soft white or creamy tones. They pair effortlessly with both casual and formal wear, making them one of the most versatile and timeless accessories in your jewelry box. It's not about age, it's about elegance. 7. Neutral pointed toe flats. Let's talk about neutral pointed toe flats. These shoes are a quiet powerhouse in any elegant wardrobe, especially for women over 50. Why? Because the pointed toe subtly elongates the leg, instantly creating a sleeker, more polished silhouette. And when they come in a neutral shade, like beige, taupe, or soft blush, they blend seamlessly with your skin tone, making your legs appear even longer. It's a visual trick that works every time. Now, some women might worry that pointed flats are uncomfortable or too dressy for everyday wear. But here's the thing. Modern pairs often come with cushioned soles and soft materials that offer both style and comfort. Just avoid ultra-stiff pairs or ones that pinch at the toe box. That's where many go wrong. Another mistake? Choosing flats with overly shiny finishes or loud embellishments. Those tend to cheapen the look. Stick with matte or suede-like textures for that refined, expensive appearance. And remember, the goal isn't to make a statement. It's to elevate everything you wear, quietly. A good pair of neutral pointed flats does just that. And for under $20, they're one of the best-kept secrets in elegant, affordable dressing. 8. Croc embossed wallet. If you want to look effortlessly put together every time you reach for your wallet, a croc embossed design is your secret weapon. Why? Because this textured finish mimics luxury exotic leather without the luxury price tag. The subtle sheen and structured silhouette immediately elevate even the simplest bag or outfit. It looks like something you'd find in a Fifth Avenue boutique, but you can easily score one for under $20 if you know where to look. Now, some women worry it might feel too much or flashy. But here's the truth. Croc emboss doesn't have to mean loud. Stick to classic colors. Think rich brown, deep burgundy, or elegant black, and you'll stay squarely in the realm of sophistication. Avoid overly shiny finishes or clashing hardware, which can tip the look from chic to cheap. Another common pitfall? Choosing something too bulky or overly trendy. Keep it sleek, structured, and timeless. A slim croc-embossed wallet tells the world you appreciate quality, even on a budget. And that kind of style confidence? It's priceless. 9. Monochrome knit top. Let's talk about the monochrome knit top, an underrated wardrobe hero that looks far more expensive than it actually is. Why does it work so well? Because monochrome streamlines your silhouette and instantly elevates your look. Whether it's cream, navy, or charcoal, a single-tone knit feels cohesive and clean, hallmarks of high-end style. The texture of knitwear adds depth, which means even a $15 top can mimic the softness and weight of luxury cashmere when chosen wisely. Now you might be thinking, but what if it clings in the wrong places? And that's valid. The key is to look for mid-weight knits with a soft drape. They skim rather than squeeze. Avoid anything too thin or overly stretchy. Those tend to lose shape quickly and highlight areas we'd rather not. Another pitfall? Going for bright neons thinking they add personality. In reality, they often cheapen the overall aesthetic. Stick with muted or rich tones. They whisper elegance. A well-fitting monochrome knit top pairs effortlessly with tailored trousers or even jeans, making it one of the most versatile and refined pieces you can buy without ever crossing the $20 mark. 10. Minimalist watch. Let's talk about the minimalist watch, a quiet power move that instantly elevates your look without saying a word. Why does it work? Because minimalism signals confidence. Clean lines, an uncluttered face, and a slim band suggest intention, not excess. It whispers that you have nothing to prove, and that's precisely what makes it so chic. Now, some women over 50 worry a simple watch might look too plain or too modern for their style. But here's the truth. The beauty of a minimalist watch is its versatility. Pair it with pearls, denim, or a silk blouse. It blends in while subtly pulling your outfit together. The common mistake? Choosing watches with oversized faces, chunky rhinestones, or loud colors that try too hard to make a statement. These often cheapen a look rather than refine it. Instead, opt for soft gold, brushed silver, or matte black finishes. You don't need to spend a fortune. There are gorgeous under $20 options that look far more expensive than they are. In a world of over-accessorizing, the minimalist watch stands out by doing less. And that, ironically, is what makes it unforgettable. 11. Nail polish in classic shades. Let's talk about nail polish, specifically classic shades like soft nude, timeless red, or elegant mauve. These colors might seem subtle, but they send a powerful message. Polish equals polish. When your nails are neatly done in refined tones, your entire look feels intentional and pulled together, even if you're just wearing jeans and a tee. And here's the best part. You don't need a pricey salon visit to achieve it. A $7 bottle of polish in a flattering classic shade can give your hands an instant upgrade. Now, some women over 50 shy away from color, worrying it might draw attention to aging hands. But here's the truth. Chipped or bare nails actually draw more attention. The key is choosing shades with a creamy finish, nothing too glittery or loud, which can cheapen the effect. A common mistake? Opting for trendy neon or deep gothic hues that clash with a sophisticated outfit. Classic shades blend seamlessly into an elegant wardrobe and add a whisper of grace. Think of it like this. If your outfit is the canvas, your nails are the frame. And a polished frame always elevates the art. 12. Faux diamond studs. Faux diamond studs might just be the quiet powerhouse of your jewelry collection, and the best part? You don't need to spend a fortune to look like you did. These classic earrings catch the light in just the right way, adding a soft, flattering sparkle that instantly elevates even the simplest outfit. The reason they work so well is psychological as much as visual. Diamond-like sparkle signals refinement, but when kept small and understated, it whispers elegance rather than shouting for attention. Now you might be thinking, aren't fake diamonds a little obvious? Here's the truth. It's not about the carat, it's about the cut. A well-faceted, clear cubic zirconia in a minimalist setting can look shockingly close to the real thing, especially when you avoid oversized stones, which tend to give away their secret. One common mistake? Wearing studs that are too large or too cloudy. They end up looking costumey instead of chic. Stick to a stone that's just under half a carat in appearance and opt for a classic four-prong setting in silver or gold tone. It's timeless, it's polished, and it says old money elegance without spending more than $20.